Shalom, shalom, praise and all glory to Yahweh. I'm going to go over again, yet another part, another view or presentation on how looks can be deceiving. As you can currently see on the screen, you're looking at Albert Einstein, and he looks like a European. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down so you guys can go ahead and check out his phenotype and his phenostructure. You clearly see that he looks like a white man. He looks like a European. And I'm also go over here with a famous Hollywood actor, Nicolas Cage. Some of you cats, you already know who Nicolas Cage is. He also looks like a European. He looks like a white man. You go in and check out all these different features. You would think that he's a European. But guess what? They also have their white DNA results. They also have their white DNA genetic results. And we'll see if Albert Einstein and Nicolas Cage are European origins based upon the paternal lineage. So let's see over here. We're going to first start off with Albert Einstein. Go on Wikipedia.com. You can also check out the history as to where some of these different white DNA chromosomes also originally came from, and as well as check out some of the celebrities, and as well as famous people who they've tested. But dealing with Albert Einstein, it says that the acclaimed theoretical physic, physicist Albert Einstein is presumed to have belonged to what? To the Y haplogroup E, Z830. He has an E marker on his paternal lineage. On the results from a paternal descendant of Natalie Hirsch Einstein, Albert Einstein's great-grandfather, approximately 20% of Ashkenazi Jews belong to what? The haplogroup E1B1B. He has an E1B1B by paternal genetic marker. He had a black ancestor, but remember also too, he could have been a descendant of either the Moors or the rest of the other black nobility who ruled Europe during the time of the Dark Ages, because a lot of those who ruled that particular region at that time, they were also messing around with white women. They also had a lot of white concubines. Okay, so he definitely had a black paternal Ishmaelite ancestor who are the seed with a white woman, and later on down the line, his male descendants started to have seeds with more white women to produce him, which is the reason why he looked the way that he looked, like a European. But he's not a European. Okay? The E1B1B, why didn't have a group? It belongs to the Israelites. So he's a quote unquote so called Arab. The Arabs of antiquity are also black. When you check out most of the nations who currently reside in the northeastern section of Africa, such as the Ethiopians and the Eritreans and so on and so forth, the Y DNA chromosome genetic marker is E1B1B. And as well as when you check out a lot of the people, a lot of the men who also reside in the Arab world, in places like Iran, Iraq, and so on and so forth, they also carry the E1B1B genetic marker. So now let's go to Nicolas Cage. The American actor and producer Nicolas Cage, born 1964, has been found to belong to the haplogroup what? E1B1BMA4. His real name is Nicholas King Coppola, and his paternal great-grandfather immigrated to the United States from where? From South Italian town called Benelda Baschella. He is the nephew, screenwriter, film director, producer of Francis Ford Coppola, who shares the same haplogroup. So we also go back and check out Italy, Portugal, Spain. That was a stronghold also of the Moors. The Moors who ruled Spain and Portugal and all throughout that region during the time of the Dark Ages. So it is very well high possibility that he was a descendant of those very, very Moors on his paternal side of the family who ruled Italy at that time. Okay, so just like Albert Einstein. He also had a black paternal great grandfather who had mixed up with a white woman, and later on down the line, his descendants started having more admixture with white women to produce him. This is the reason why they both look the way that they look. Okay, they look European, white, with the straight hair. Okay, with the thin lips, but it does not determine their nationality, their bloodline, or their seed line. Okay, it's determined by the seed of your father, by your Y DNA haplogroup. For as long as your haplogroup been in existence, you're always going to carry it within you. And your Y DNA haplogroup is passed on from fathers to son. That's why when you read the scriptures and you check out all the different genealogies, what do you see? It's always predicated upon who? Father and son. Such and such begat such and such and such and such, and so on and so forth. So you have Albert Einstein and Nicholas Cage, who are not Europeans. They're descendants of the black Ishmaelites. They have the same Y DNA as most people or most men from the northeastern section of Africa and as well as other parts all throughout the Mid East. So looks can be quite deceiving if you want to look at it from that angle. So I'm going to end this video presentation right now. And with that, I'll see you on the next one.